To see that support, let's bring back Dr. Mark Larson. He's an ER physician joining us from St. Luke's Community Hospital in Leawood tonight.
Now, Dr. Larson, thanks so much for coming back. Staff inside ERs, ICUs, they've been through so much. They've seen so much. Do you think the vaccine's arrival will improve morale for medical workers?
Absolutely. It's something like I said, we've been looking forward to for a long time, and it finally gives us that hope that we are hopefully entering into this final stage in this recovery stage of this pandemic. So having this vaccine available to our frontline workers, those people at highest risk, is part of the excitement. I think it's quelled a little bit by knowing that the general population will not fully be vaccinated till potentially mid next year. And so we're cautiously optimistic that this is the first step in ending this pandemic.
So how do you stop the burnout, doctor? I know there are some things you just can't teach in medical school, right? You just have to learn it on the job. How do you keep yourself fresh?
You know, this is something we deal with this in emergency medicine. We deal with stress a lot, and in the ICU and in the hospital in general. And it's something that's learned behavior. I've been practicing for about 14 years now, and this is the first time we've been through a pandemic like this. But it's not the first time we've been dealt with stressful situations. It's the longevity of this type of response that's been challenging for us. But seeing this light at the end of the tunnel, I think, gives us that needed hope that we need. That hopefully the end is in sight. Again, we can't release our lack of using PPE, and we need to still mask and make sure we're distancing. The vaccine is not the end-all be-all cure for this. There's other things that we need to continue to do, but it is yet another piece of the puzzle to hopefully end this pandemic.
We've heard anecdotal accounts nationwide of some healthcare frontline workers dealing with a form of PTSD or just struggling with what they're experiencing. Have you heard of any of those or seen any of those in your own practice or here in the Kansas City region?
Absolutely. I mean, the emotional drain on the frontline workers, especially those up in the ICU who are providing care on a daily basis to these patients for an extended period of time. And they get so close to these patients because their family's not able to be there. So these nurses and these staff upstairs are providing this link between the family at home and the patient at bedside. And so the emotional toll on this staff is very real. So we have been focusing on making sure that we identify those people that are struggling and make sure we provide services to them.
All right. Dr. Mark Larson, emergency room physician at St. Luke's Community Hospital in Leawood tonight. Thank you so much for joining us.
No problem. Thanks for having me, guys.